What I want to cover with you guys right now is the regular basic wrist lock. Pretty much the concept of small circle jiu-jitsu. It's a two-way motion, more of a tightening circle is what they like to call it. Again, remember the concepts of adductions of the arm. Remember, one of the strongest things that we can do is adduction. Okay, abduction is like taking away, like abduction of the child. Adduction is to contract in. Similar to what we do in a fetal position when we get into a lot of pain, or somebody's getting us in a barrage of things, and we just pretty much go into an adduction. Again, also when we do an adduction, it's to give us a better positioning and a better leverage. So when we do a regular basic wrist lock, we're not out here. You want to create that base and lock that forearm onto your body. This is where your base is. Since we're standing up, we're not on the ground, we can't create base that way, but we can create base with the elbow position. So when we do basic wrist lock, remember there's 2 points of contact. You're going to have contact here and here. So there's two-way motion. My thumb and my fingers are going to be point of contact. So when you do a basic wrist lock, again, from a static position, let's say he's just standing there, you're going to grab same, not across, same, bring it up. You're going to take your 2 thumbs on the back of his knuckles, and your fingers are going to go right here. So I'm going to grab the pad of this chunk of his thumb. The other one is going to go towards the smaller knuckles. You're going to use a push and pull motion, circling more of a tightening circle, okay? And you want to do that. Again, just make sure your uke snaps and make sure that he's tapping and then you let go, okay? That's just for your safety. Again, we always start from a static position so that way we can initiate. We don't have to defensively wait for a maneuver. We can actually, as a law enforcement or security, you guys can initiate a hold, a preemptive hold here, okay? That's a basic wrist lock, okay? So I'll let CP do a basic wrist lock a couple times. Pretty much later on, we're going to get a little bit more detailed into applications of the basic wrist lock. Again, just really quick, if the guy's pushing, I can counter and do a basic wrist lock. If he's got a grab, I can break away here, okay? And there's other variations. If he's grabbing my hand, I can do what they call an underhand wrist lock. It is a variation of the basic wrist lock. So this is what our basic wrist lock would look like. Our underhand wrist lock would look like this. Eventually, you'll see that the basic wrist lock is pretty much one of the core basics. And once you get that, everything else kind of falls in place. The reverse wrist lock, all those other wrist locks, and then you can do it with a weapon, without a weapon. So continue watching our videos so that way you guys can get better with practice. And you can do this at home. If you're sitting down and you're not really getting the basic wrist lock, you can do the wrist locks to yourself, and you can feel pretty much the lock on yourself. And then once you feel it, you should be able to put it on somebody, and you'll know how to turn. Okay, thanks again.